What is up, my friends? California Prepper. Well, I just made a tag video asking what was your knife before you knew any better, and I'm going to follow it up by what was the knife that got you into more quality blades. Now, a good friend of mine at the time, anyway, had somewhat of a nice knife collection. If you guys are a follower of my channel and watch my videos from years past, you guys have probably already heard the story a few times, but I figured I'd do it for the people that don't know. The knife that got me into better knives was given to me by, like I said, a friend, close friend at the time. I guess we're still friends, just not as close. It is what it is, right? Everybody has those ups and downs with their friends. But he did give me a wonderful gift, and it was a gift that kept giving because it got me really into knives more than I had ever been. I had always carried a knife, I had always used knives, I always had a knife on me every day, but I never had really the passion for quality knives and collecting knives and, you know, EDC gear and things like that. You know, I carried stuff on me every day. I always had my pen and certain things, my wallet and everything, but it wasn't, you know, my EDC gear. It was just shit that I had on me every day. But after, you know, hanging out with this individual for a while, you know, him introducing me to his knife collection, I was like, you know, those are really cool. And he ended up giving me one, which just totally sparked a new interest for me, and it really made me who I am today. So big shout out to Scotty. If you happen to see this video, brother, you did an amazing thing for me. You opened up a whole nother world that I had no idea existed. I mean, I knew that guys out there carried knives, but I had no idea there was a world like this. And I have made so many great friends on YouTube and Instagram because of it. I mean, big shout out to Scotty. He did me a huge favor by getting me into this stuff. And yeah, the funny part is, he's into knives, but he's not nearly into them as much as I am. Like, he's the one that got me into this stuff, but he's like, when we talk about stuff, he has no idea what I'm talking about. He knows, you know, the basic. He knows a few brands, and it's crazy. The person that got me into knives, you know, I far surpassed them in my, you know, joy and love for the hobby, I guess you could call it. You know, knife collecting's a hobby. It's my passion. Everybody has to have a passion. I was explaining this to my wife. You know, she likes electronics and gets excited when something new is coming out. You know, and I try to explain it. It's the same thing with me. When I see a new knife or a new piece of gear or something that hasn't been done before, I'm like, oh, I gotta get that. You know, I want to make a video on that and show it to everybody. You know, everybody has to have a passion in life. You have to have a hobby. If not, you go to work, you get up, you go to work to get money to pay for a place to get ready to go to work. I mean, that's the circle of life. And you raise some kids, you pay for them to, you know, get them all prepared to go out in life, to work, to pay for a place, to get ready for work. And it's just an endless cycle. So you have to have a hobby and a passion. And lucky enough for me, my buddy Scotty directed me in the path of EDC gear and the wonderful world that I'm in now. So big shout out to him. I'm sorry I got into that big old story, but the knife that got me into all that was the Kershaw Needs Work. And I don't know if that's why I love Kershaw so much, but Kershaw is just an amazing brand, an amazing line in itself. Their customer service is grade A. I don't think there's a company out there that has as good as customer service as Kershaw. There's not any issue they're not willing to fix, no matter what it is. Even if you don't think that, you know, that they'd be willing to work with you, shoot them an email, let them know the situation, and I almost guarantee you they'll be willing to work with you in one way or another to get any situation fixed. Any situation. Get a hold of them, let them know what's going on, and they will work with you. Big shout out to Kai. Kershaw, you got your guys' customer service grade A, top notch. There's not a customer service out there that even comes close to you guys. You guys are awesome. I mean, free parts, free screws, anything. You want your knife tuned up, send it in with $5 so they can ship it back to you, and they'll give it the whole, you know, sharpening up, spot treatment, send it back. I mean, they're awesome. You break the blade, send in 10 bucks, and they'll replace the blade. I mean, they are an awesome company, and they back their products 100%. So I don't know if it was because it was my first quality knife, but man, I have been a Kershaw fan ever since, and I don't know, this knife is just so badass. It really reminds me of the Browse Blades Bionic. I know I've said that in my last video, but like the Fat Man said, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Fat Man, no, what knife was he talking about? I don't think he was talking about the Browse Bionic when he was talking about something reminding him of an alien, but that's what this reminds me of. Between the Browse Blades Bionic and the movie Alien is this handle. Just a little bit different. I would love to have a plain G10 version, but this was, like I said, a gift, and it was a gift that kept giving. I absolutely love this knife, cherish this knife. Don't carry it much anymore, and I really should. It's a badass blade, still pristine condition, razor sharp. Yeah, so that is the knife that got Cali P, turned Cali P into who he is today. You know, I guess that didn't get me into my prepping and survival and stuff, but it definitely got me into the gear world and becoming a gear nut. And I do love my gear. We all know that. So with that being said, I want to tag some people, keep these tag videos going, and see what knife got your juices flowing and got your addiction to the knife and EDC game going. I'm a huge fan of Rob, the Apostle P, and brother, I'm going to shoot you a link. I hope you'll respond to this video. I would love to see what got you in to everything you're into, because one day I hope to be where you're at. I mean, man, you can sure make a edge look just gorgeous. I've been watching your videos. I mean, since my internet came back on, I've been on the Fat Man and Apostle P kick. So go check out the Fat Man, go check out the Apostle P channel, go check out Neil the Knife Guy. I'm going to tag all three of these fellers, see what knife got them into gear and EDC more than just carrying everyday shit, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I hope you guys will make a video response. I would love to hear back from you guys. If anybody else wants to join in and make a video response, keep this tag going. You want to drop a comment and let me know, you know, what knife got you into it, what piece of gear got you into it, even if it wasn't a knife, what got you into collecting gear, EDC gear, whatever it is, what got you into what you're into. I'd love to hear from you, and that's going to do it. California Prepper, I'm out of here, guys.